because of the upcoming changes to the SAT, is it best to just stick with the ACT and wait until the new SAT is released in March of 2016? This is a really big question. A lot of people have been asking me. And my basic idea is this, that if you're planning on taking the SAT before March of 2016, then just study for the SAT as usual or the ACT, depending on which one is better for you. And we're going to get more into that later, which test is best for you to take. But the main idea is that if you're planning on taking the ACT or the SAT, and you're planning on doing it on March of 2016 or beyond, then you probably want to avoid the SAT altogether and just stick with the ACT, just because no one's completely sure what it's going to be like, how the grading is going to happen. If you're aware of sort of the snafu on the October SAT this year, the College Board didn't do such a great job of administering it. There was some weird stuff going on with grading. And so, if you're taking it that far out, I just stick with the ACT. But if you're going to be taking the SAT in the next year, it's just business as usual, basically. One other thing, we'll get into which one to take later on. But, while they've broadcast what the basic changes are going to be, you should pretty much just expect that it's going to be exactly the same thing as the ACT as far as content. There's a couple different changes because, of course, they want to maintain the brand, but they're going to be very similar tests. So that's the basic idea. And by the way, one other thing, you should probably start prepping for the SAT the summer after your freshman year. That's sort of the sweet spot. So if you're wondering when you should start prepping, the summer after freshman year, anytime before that is a little bit too early. And anytime after that, you should probably get started right away, just so you can get this process out of the way as quickly as possible.